Teddy Topple's surprise. Teddy Topple was sitting in his armchair by the fire, having a quiet time, thinking about Christmas, which would soon be here. He wondered what he should do. He felt a bit sad, as this year most of his friends seemed to be away for Christmas Day, and his best friend had recently moved far, far away to live elsewhere. You didn't always understand why grown-ups had to move their home to somewhere else, but he did know that he missed his friend so very much indeed. "I wonder," said Teddy to himself, "is there anyone by themselves who would like to come and spend Christmas with me?" He'd been thinking about the problem a lot over the past few days, and still had not come up with an answer. Then he remembered how he had met Barty Badger earlier in the day, when he was on his way to the shop at the bottom of the hill. "Hello, Barty, where are you off to?" asked Teddy. "Well, I'm just going to post this letter to Father Christmas, as I really do want one or two things, and I thought he might help if he wasn't too busy," Barty replied. "How do you mean?" asked Teddy. "What exactly do you do?" "Well," said Barty, "if you find you really need something, and it's special, and it's a bit difficult to find, you write a letter to Father Christmas and explain the situation. Then maybe, just maybe, he will be able to help, in between preparing the other presents for children all round the world." "Of course," said Barty Badger, "there are some children and other young creatures all round the world who don't have presents at Christmas. You see, Teddy, there are other special days when presents are given or received. Even then, not every creature receives a present, as some are too poor and their families have a very difficult time just managing from day to day. Usually, with hard work and lots of faith and love, and the family firmly believing things will get better, they manage to keep together until the better times come, as they do. Then they are very happy and celebrate by giving presents to each other, which quite often they have made themselves, with their own skills and imagination. These presents are valued more, since they are unique and individual and made with love." "Well, that is interesting," said Teddy. "I may remember that, should I think of something I would really like but can't find. However, Father Christmas is probably so busy that I don't think I would like to bother him. Must go, Barty. I have to catch the shop before it closes, as I need something for my tea. I think perhaps some buns would be nice." And then with a wave Teddy hurried on his way, and Barty continued up the hill to post his letter. While having his tea, Teddy was sitting in his armchair, still thinking about his problem of finding a friend to share Christmas. "I know!" he cried suddenly, and he jumped up. "I'll write to Father Christmas and see if he can help." He hurried to where he kept pens, paper, and envelopes, then sat down at the table to write the letter. He wrote, "Dear Father Christmas, I know you are very busy, but do you think you could find a friend to share Christmas with me, as this year I feel very lonely? Thank you very much for reading my letter, but I will understand if you are far too busy to help at this time of the year. Lots of love, and I hope you too have a lovely Christmas after working so hard. Teddy Topple." He quickly put it in an envelope and addressed it to Father Christmas, Reindeer Land, far, far away, top of the world. Then, before he could change his mind, he put on his hat, scarf, and jacket, as it was quite cold outside, and walked up the hill to post his letter. "Well, now I've done it," he thought as he returned home. "I know what I want is not a toy, but perhaps he can help." As there were still 2 days to go before Christmas, Teddy decided not to worry too much, but kept thinking about how to solve his problem. Content in his mind, he went home to finish his tea, then bed and dreams.